visit somebody right on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? As you can see by who's up on my screen right now, by the color I'm wearing and my facial expression, I'm about done with Blueface. What the heliante? What are we doing over here, Blueface? You're now dating Hazel E after you was just with Chrisean Rock? After you just broke up with your girlfriend that was standing through with you while you was in prison, and then the first day you get out, that's the first thing that happens is that you get broken up with. Blueface, I'm gonna need you to explain here because this doesn't make any sense. Because I'm gonna need you to tell me how we got to this place. But I got a whole lot to unpack about what's going on here today. It's just a brief summarization about what's going on with Blueface and a little bit of Chrisean Rock and his mother, Clarissa. But first off, as you see a picture of Hazel E and Blueface. There's an age gap, but I'm going to get into what Clarissa said. Do I have that clip where Clarissa said something about that? No, I don't think so. But I will tell you guys what Clarissa had said. Basically, she said that with an age gap like this, I basically wish she would have gone for Kim Kardashian. Like, if you're going to date somebody way older than you, at least make it somebody rich. That's basically her sentiment that she said. Her words, not mine. She said, pick a rich one at least, or pick a rich one too. But that's what Clarissa said in comparison to Hazel E. So Hazel E apparently just recently or has been 2 years out of a divorce. So that's what's going on with Hazel E. I was flabbergasted when I heard the news. But here goes Hazel saying, I ain't popped out with no ninja in 2 years since my divorce. I've been doing the internal work for me and my child. Let me live. Ugh. I mean, girl, I totally get it. I mean, for real, I understand. But also at the same time, I'm not sure if this is a new thing that we doing in Hollywood or something with these age gap relationships, but please don't let it translate and migrate to the general public. Nobody get out ideas out here of thinking about having an age gap relationship, but I completely digress. It's your live life, live how you want to live. But that's what's going on with Blueface. I can't believe it. And I have some videos for you guys. If you can't believe that this is a thing. Hold on. I wasn't sure if that was going to get me copyrighted. I actually had to mute it now that I think about it. But look at that. Look at that. Are they just, knocking boots? Are they really dating? Like, what does Blueface and Hazel E have in common with each other? Please, somebody enlighten me. Like, well, how could Blueface be like mentally mature enough to handle Hazel E? Please enlighten me, somebody down below in the comments, please. I'm genuinely asking because I'm genuinely curious, because he just genuinely got out of prison and he's a genuine hot mess right now. So I don't. And also, if you haven't guys watched, I will put a picture over them. Go check out my mom's reading on that she just recently did about Blueface anyway, about what Chrisean Rock had to say about him. And here she goes again. Here goes Chrisean Rock yet again. Here's what Chrisean Rock had to say yet again about Blueface.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm changing my son name back to Malone. My son name ain't Porter no more, bro. Talk about a DNA test. That nigga about to lose his life. Keep playing with my son. Dude, what I want to do, I want to turn my flight back around, run a car through his house.
Second time she's done this. Second time she has done this. So Blueface and Hazel E, y'all just better be careful out here because I don't know what's going on around Blueface in this present moment. But Chrisean Rock trying real hard. She trying real hard out here for the demise of Blueface. So anybody that wants to get themselves attached to Blueface right now, I would honestly say run for the hills. Just run. If he goes right, you turn left. So just no, just avoid abort mission, anything with Blueface right now, because he's got some energy attached to him right now that because this one I'm going to put something on him, so he's got something around him. But outside of that, let's hop right back into his cute relationship, because you know we got multiple videos to prove that this is a for real thing.
Joe?
Yeah, we officially date, man.
I meant officially you're going to do some music videos again. What is with your security? No, that's not his.
I'll mute that as I talk, and then it plays in the background. You know what? Honestly, I just have to say congratulations to Blueface for finding what is making him happy in whatever present moment he's living in by day. First, it was Chrisean Rock that was making him happy. Now it's Hazel E that's making him happy. So you know what? As long as Blueface is happy, I'm happy. He's still trying to work and co-parent with Chrisean Rock. So it's not like he's completely done with her, but it seems like relationship-wise, I think it's finally dawned or clicked on him that Chrisean Rock is just not the one. But like I said, it was oddly suspicious that the day, I get it, the day he came out, he wanted Chrisean Rock there because he was like, you know, that's bamboo, that's my girl, that's my baby mama. I want her out and seeing me on the first day I was there. But then it was like a whole hot stink mess. And then because of that, I think he got the message that he was like, we just can only be co-parenters. And because of that, I think she's not enjoying the disconnect and separation. I'm not sure if Blueface is really put his foot down this time around, but it seems like unless he's stunting out here trying to make Chrisean Rock jealous. I mean, that's always a possibility, but y'all tell me, how do you feel about the relationship between Chrisean Rock? No, pause. Tell me how you guys like the relationship down below between Blueface and Hazel E. PR, believe it. It's just for the cameras. How do y'all feel? And then here's what Clarissa has to say about Chrisean Rock.
My attorney just put a restraining order on her. And it includes every single person in this entire family. I can't believe Blue's friends and y'all people.
Clarissa, I better see those papers in the next few days or few weeks. Do not talk about it. Be about it. Just saying.
Just letting her roam around Los Angeles threatening everybody. That's ludicrous to me. And then his supposedly friends hanging out with her while she threatening him.
I didn't want to dive too deep in that video. You can search that one up online if you want to watch. It's like a minute or two. I didn't want to spend that much time on it, but I just wanted to talk about how Clarissa is out here being very vocal. Thank you, Clarissa. Always been vocal and true to it from your side and your perspective and you as a mom. But also she is actually really coming out here for Chrisean Rock and how she is mothering and being a parent to Chrisean Rock Jr. And because of that, she feels as though everybody in the whole family has accepted that there is a disability with their child. And Chrisean Rock is the only one that refuses to accept, refuses to admit, refuses to take any accountability, and refuses to accept any responsibility. And because of that, Clarissa's just like, for that kind of thinking, she's like, I need you far away from my family, basically, because you're not thinking straight, you're not thinking clearly, and that kind of thinking is very dangerous, toxic, and very damaging to not just the child, but to the family who wants to get this child help, who wants to love on this child. And then you're sitting over here in denial saying, oh, no, the baby good. Oh, no, just give it time. things like that, and trying to refuse and then get all upset when somebody wants to call you out on it. So that's how Larissa is feeling about Chrisean Rock. She's we already knew she was like out the roof done with Chrisean Rock on her TV show, and she didn't even want her there. It was just like, man, Blueface, why you gonna do that, man? And he did it anyway. And then she was like, see, I told you I didn't even want her to be here, and now we're arguing and fighting. I didn't even want any of all this mess. So because of that, we've been know that she's been speaking out, being vocal, and is done and fed up with the pettiness and the shenanigans that come along with Chrisean Rock. So because of that, that's what Clarissa has to say. But also, there is some video evidence proof out here that, like I said, and even I said in his previous readings, and I said when I first heard it, Blueface really is truly out here to be a father to this child who he is now claiming is, yeah, indeed, that's mine. Don't ask no stupid questions like that. You goofy. That's basically his admit. You'll hear it.
Was that DNA test real? Was that DNA test real?
That's my son, man. I don't ask no dumbass questions.
Period. Was you on?
Listen, she even had to ask because she was curious. But hey, you guys tell me, this next clip that I'm about to play with Clarissa, is this really recent? Because if so, Clarissa even confirmed that Blueface is not capping right now.
I'm gonna get you.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all know the DNA came back here. Y'all know that's my son, baby. Stop playing. We ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all just keep guessing.
You said stop playing with him, okay?
If that shit would have came back negative, we would have been like, that ain't all, baby.
So y'all tell me that some of the evidence and things that are floating out there with Chrisean Rock and Blueface. I just quickly want to hop in here to talk about, I just have to pull. Should I pull 3 cards? Just 3 cards. Oracle cards it's going to be. I'm just going to pull 3 cards on Chrisean. Pull 3 cards on Blueface and Hazel E's relationship. Because I don't want to dive too deep into a reading, but also I'm just curious. What is the appeal and draw between the two of them? What has Hazel E and Blueface been attracted to in each other, if that makes sense? Just 3 cards. Go on, tell me the connectionship between the two of them. The synergy, as it's called. We have a go card. Wasn't expecting that one. Gray skies. There we go. And run. Yeah, as I was expecting. I know I said 3 cards, but let me just pull a 4th one just to make sure it's not my energy getting in the way, because it started off good with the go. And then it said doubt. Okay, I think the cards are playing with me here. I'm always joking with my cards. I know you guys are not playing with me, but just in the sense of the fact that it really answered my question. This thing between Hazel E and Blueface, everything I do say is allegedly. It's running down below the screen. And what I am about to say is definitely 100% allegedly, but I don't think it's going to last between Hazel E and Blueface. Now, I wasn't reading for that, but what I see here, what's going on between their relationship, I see a go, which means, actually, I thought this go was a pretty good card until I saw keep moving, don't look back, keep looking forward, which is something you want to do when you run. You want to run and don't look back. And then we have gray skies, which is cloudiness and unclear and uncertainty what's going on and what you're doing. And then not even that gray skies, we have doubt, which doubles down on that too. So it's like these 4 cards are all speaking a energy. It's due to childish. I don't want to say childish energy, but I feel as though what has drawn Hazel E and Blueface together. Maybe it's the fact that he has a child. Maybe the fact that he's fatherly. Maybe it's the fact that she sees that he's trying to be a father and she feels as though she could give that motherly, paternal, feminine instinct help, how to figure it out, stuff like that. Maybe that inner instinct of, oh, you're fine, but also let me try to help you out at the same time. Who knows? I'm not sure she's trying to get that deeper committed with Blueface. But every card here I see is when it comes to Hazel E and Blueface, and I said it beforehand, run from Blueface. And just like the card Ghost says, don't look back. But also it could have been the fact that he ran to Hazel E and she got him to thinking, and his thinking was able to help him move on from Chrisean Rock. Maybe instead he couldn't get over, so he got under, and Hazel E is his under. And because of that, it's helped him run from Chrisean, and he has this energy that's feeling childish or rejuvenated, or she could even be feeling it too, like maybe hanging around with Blueface has brought out a more youthful, younger side of herself that she's been looking for to unlock. So there's something between the two of them that really could be some sort of connection. But the sustainability and the longevity of that relationship, I'm not quite sure. I'm still right there with that doubt card. There is some doubt what's going on with this relationship. Maybe doubt if how serious it is. Doubt if there's a future for this. Doubt if somebody isn't in it for some sort of clout recognition or what they can gain and use you and abuse you. So that's what I'm seeing here of Hazel E and Blueface. But like I said, everything is allegedly. And before I even stated that, I said it was alleged. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief recap on Hazel E and Blueface and Chrisean Rock and Clarissa and Chrisean Jesus Rock Jr., who she also said, and you saw in that video, Chrisean Rock says Jonathan's name is not going to be on that baby's name anymore. So she has basically disowned Blueface. So I don't know. It's not looking clear blue skies. It's honestly looking rainy and sad and literally blue. But I don't know. Prayers going up for Blueface, honestly. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this recap and short brief reading that I had to do. I was nosy. I couldn't help it. With that being said, I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Please subscribe if you have subscribed already. It would really mean a lot to the channel. We would really appreciate it. Please and thank you. Become a sunflower and spread those sunflower sun shiny joy of seeds out there in that world, and give some good loving energy out there. And with that being said, leave your comments down below, and I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Sunflowers.